Welcome, Scorpio. I'm 33 Oracle. If you haven't been here before, I do your new moon, full moon, zodiac readings, lunar eclipse readings, and whatever readings I feel like I need to get on here. So, let's get to what the messages are. What is the messages for Scorpio today? What is the messages for Scorpio? What messages? Messages for Scorpio. We'll be box insert today here. What I see here is fear of the moon. Not Pisces. Scorpio, are you afraid of the moon? Really? I'm in a good mood, okay? I see the fear and then assessing and looking at the moon. That's what I'm saying. Are you afraid of the moon? Well, the moon can cause lunacy, right? That's why she's called La Luna. People turn into lunatics around the full moon. Scorpio, you're probably the number one of them. No offense, Scorpio. But it is a freaking fact, and it's not just Scorpios, it's anybody, especially if you deal with any type of even slight mental illness or depression or paranoia. There is something, though, that is rising up in you that is causing fear. Fear of the unknown. This could be paranoia. It could be fear about the future because we have the path on the bottom. And the moon can, heighten these things in us. It can cause fear. Like, it really just expands what it needs to expand to get your attention. But yeah, there is something that you're fearing when it comes to your future path, the future road that you're on. And it's being shown to you during this full moon time tonight. This is what the full moon's bringing in, is reassessing the road that you're on and the choices that you've made. This is at the forefront right now. We're gonna go and clarify. And it's like, did I make the right choice, or what choices did I make in the past to get me on this road that I'm on, right? I don't see anything in my future. I don't see any happiness. It's a dry desert. I'm lonely. I'm alone, It's reassessing your life right now, and that's what's coming up, and it's fear about the choices that you've made now and how your future looks. That is exactly what's being looked at right this second. This for Scorpio. It's like you had to go through a lot. The spiral represents revisiting something over and over and over again, getting different perspectives on it, getting different views, gaining wisdom. Every time that you have to go around that spiral, you gain another trophy of wisdom to put on your shelf, right? Of hardships that you had to overcome and lessons you had to learn. It made you super wise. It made you super old. And yeah. But you're coming back around. You're looking at it now. And you're saying, I've done all this, I've been through all this, and here I go again. Why do I keep making the same choices? Why do I keep meeting the same people? Why do I keep having the same lesson come back and forth? What am I not changing? What needs to change for me to get off this roller coaster hamster wheel? That is what's being assessed right now. In the full moon, these eclipse These energies actually are very useful. They eclipse for you what needs to be changed because you have not been able to do it, or you got on the wrong path sometime. And the eclipse energies will take away anything not meant for you. It will take away habits, drug addiction. It will take away, if you're not meant to be somewhere living, you will have to move. I mean, it'll cause a pipe to bust under the building, and then you can't live there anymore. That is how things work if you are not meant to be where you're supposed to be. Scorpio. Message for Scorpio. Yeah, it's like there's no water. There's no water. There's no emotions. There's no love. It's barren. And you're wondering, like, what is the future? Look at that. And there's the water. So this indicates a really highly intuitive person who leads visions and dreams, cycles. This has to do with the moon. So, Scorpio, I think that what you're realizing you're lacking on your path is water. That's what I was intuitively picking up anyways. Water. Okay. You're thirsty. You're lacking something in your life. You've made really bad choices or the wrong path. And it doesn't have to be bad choices, but we do have consequences for our choices that we have to work through. And you're saying, you know, I'm lacking love in my life. I'm lacking this, and I'm ready for the cycle to be done. I'm ready to not be alone. So, or there could be someone, you know, you could have messed up in a relationship, Scorpio, and there's someone that you highly think highly of. Can't talk. But it's just like the cycles come and go. You don't see them coming. You don't see any future with this person, right? What are the messages here for Scorpio? Inner child work. You could be family. So Scorpio, you could be missing a child. Maybe you're disconnected from a child. This could be working on your inner child and healing it for sure, and family, missing family. But yeah, there's something numbing and purge. So this is something like addiction. This has to be released. The numbing, purging out the emotional waves, purging out and detoxing from chemical substance, alcohol, realizing that you are covering up pain from inner child, you know, like from a long time ago. Divine masculine. And it's like once you can do this, once you can step into your healing, Scorpio, like, and bring spirit into you, like water is spirit, right? Once you can bring in the water that you need, purge out what's not good for you, get rid of things that addictions, habits, with this eclipse energy, utilize this eclipse energy to help you with that, because that's what it's good for. It is good for eclipsing out what you want. Message for Scorpio. And have patience. And I know, like, seeing a dry desert and assessing the future and the roads you've probably been on, patience is a virtue, right? You're probably like, I've had enough patience for a lifetime. And Spirit's saying no. You've got to get rid of some of these habits, purge out the toxicity, anger, resentment. The answer is no. The answer is no, you're not ready. No, you're not ready. You are unstable. With this material world in reverse, this is like you don't have the financial capabilities of even taking care of yourself. You don't have the money and resources that it takes for this fresh start that you're wanting because your frequency is not correct. Your frequency has to be correct. You need to purge out the old baggage, the heartache, the anger, the resentment, the drugs, the alcohol, whatever it may be. When I see numbing card and purge, that means there is toxicity in the body that needs to be cleared out before these fresh starts, before you can reach that vibration that you're wanting to. You don't want to taint the soil of your new start because of what you're carrying. And this could be a spiritual detox. This could have to be spiritually detoxing, you know. How do you do that? Well, you do energy clearing. Chakra balancing. Clear out your chakras. What is the message? You could be getting ready to go through a spiritual awakening, which is a consciousness change, right? Change in consciousness. And a lot of the times when you're being guided by spirit, you'll start seeing these numbers pop up a lot. And just know that it's the divine guidance. The divine is trying to get your attention. It's like, I am trying to get your attention that yes, you do need to go, you know, do these things to help heal yourself. Entanglements. Star seed. So yeah, you could have energy attachments, especially in drug addiction. You can get energy attachments pretty easily because you give up your power and control of your body. We get attached to the drug too, and the drug has more control over us. That is attachments. Or not being able to let somebody go. That is an attachment. What is the advice here for Scorpio? What is the advice for Scorpio today? The drum talks about you're getting called to step into sync and get back on track on where you're supposed to be aligned at. You're hearing the calling. Get in sync with the drum. You have gained enough wisdom. You're an old soul, Scorpio. You've been through a rough road. You know. You're wiser from it. And you've mastered your emotions. And you're healing the child, the inner child. This could be actually like missing a child. But as inner child work, it's about remembering your childhood, the good moments, the memories, and pulling them from your memory bank and capturing the essence, remembering of who you were, and that feeling of freedom, and holding on to it. All right, if that resonated with you, hit that like and subscribe. We'll see you soon.